me, I'm David. I'm so cool. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. David thinks he's so great. Thinks he's so swell. Thinks he's so awesome and pog and cool. But no. Stream dead for a second. Didn't show anything for me. It's still 157, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Yeah, it didn't drop for me. All Gucci for me. I don't have any warnings about anything. Are y'all? Am I being gaslit? Did you say heads or tails? I said heads. It really died briefly? Weird. Cause yeah, it's totally not it's totally not dropped for me. And usually like that's the first place that it drops is the session timer. Huh. Here he is. But we back. Let's go. We're back at it again. With the white vans. Oh my god, what a great reference. What a very current topical reference. Darn Daniel, you know? Who doesn't like a good darn Daniel meme? Come on, chat. Who doesn't like some good darn Daniel? Did I read your message while I was gone? I don't think so. I didn't see a message. I just saw people go like, don't blow yourself up, blow yourself up. It was very confusing. Some people were like, don't do it, King, and other people was like, do it, you won't. And I was like, excuse me? You say I won't? It's like telling Marty McFly that he's chicken. I hear you, little baby zombie, but you won't get me. I'm too quick. I'm too fast. Look at me. Look at this. That's parkour. I just hopped the whole bit. I just hopped a crafting table. I want an award. That is the greatest feat of athletic capability ever displayed in Minecraft. Do not at me. Ooh. Yoink. Oh. Okay, well, okay, there's actually quite a few of them. That's only like, it's mildly concerning. There's actually more than one or two of them. Not gonna lie. Ooh. Ooh, there's quite a few of them, actually. There's like several. I gotta go now. Bye, Nap. Have a good rest of your day, chat. Bye, big man. I hope you have a great rest of your day as well, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, dude. If you ever want to come back, I stream every Monday and Friday at the same time. And feel free to join the Discord as well. That's a great way to catch up. Losers. Sit don't at me. And I stand by that, so why did you? Oh. I hate him. That zombie pushed me towards the creeper, and so he blew up my garden. This won't stand. This won't stand. I hate baby zombies so much, man. They have so much of a knockback to them. They don't deserve that much of a knockback. They're tiny. What level of force does that child have to exert over me that he gets to do? I swear to you. How did he take so many hits from such a powerful sword? OP! Unfair. Unfair, King. Oh, and they blew up the leaves too. That's so annoying. Rotten flesh, the most useless of all things. My good gracious. Now I need to go get more leaves. Force equals mass acceleration, they're fast. All I'm hearing is science, chicken. And I don't care much for science. I'm a man of logic. And there's no logic in science. It's all mysticism and hoopla. You know, the classic, everybody knows that about science. Science is always presenting you things that are just so fantastical and untrue. When's some truth saying gonna happen, When's there gonna be some truers in chat? So true, King. So true. What are you, a League of Legends character? Me personally? Yes. How'd you know? Nah, I would never be. That would require me to know anything about League of Legends. And I know nothing about League of Legends because I would never play League of Legends. You think I would ever in my life play League of Legends? How did he explode? Genuinely, that was so far away from me. How did he even explode? Unless it was a sub goal. So true, King. So true. I am a shill. Yeah, speaking of, I will probably change up the sub goal. Is there any games that you guys do want to see played? Because I don't, like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to play games that, like, nobody else wants to see. Because that's no fun. It's only fun if you guys want to see it. That's the point of a sub goal. It's so you guys get something that I might not normally do. And you guys get it for a stream and stuff like that. Or multiple streams in the case of some content. Depending. Look at you, Dream Daddy Simulator. I mean, I never finished, and Little Nightmares. Look at you. Look at you. Hollow Knight. Ooh. I genuinely don't know. Is there a way to turn off chat in League of Legends? If not, I can't play it. Genuinely, it would just be too awful. It would genuinely just be too awful. I ain't putting that on stream. Hollow Knight. Well, now I want to see you play League. No, you don't. Why would you? I think League's boring, man. League's boring. If you want to see a MOBA, there's a MOBA I'll play. But like, League's just boring, bro. It's not even fun. I think you should play Minecraft. It's a great game. I'll put that one in the books. Any percent HK speedrun? Oh, Hollow Knight. Any percent Hollow Knight speedrun. I mean, I've never played Hollow Knight, so I'd have to, I don't know how I'd speedrun it. A lot of games give you the option to disconnect from chat, but I don't know about League specifically. See, that's the thing. If I can't, then yeah, I can't play it. Because yeah, in the current list that was done up of alternatives, did you watch Arcane? I binged it last week. Yeah, I did, chicken. It's really good. I quite like it. Like, again, I like the world of, I just don't like the game. I think the game is boring. I think the game is boring and its players are toxic. But like, that doesn't mean the animation of Arcane wasn't like beautiful. But yeah, on the current list, I think is Portal 2. Well, I guess Portal or Portal 2, probably Portal 2 first, because I think that's the one people like most. The whatchamacallit, yeah, what's it called? Unraveled was one of them. Celeste is the current one. Then there was, I think Hades was suggested at one point, like that little like yeah, the game Hades. I'm trying to think of what else there is, but yeah. Why would you play Portal 2 first? Nah, please. I don't know, because it's the one people like more. so that's kind of where I'm at with stuff like that. I get the feeling Celeste is not liked, so I'm just gonna like probably remove that from the pool. I'll probably move that one off, and I might also remove oh god, I'm trying to think of what the other one was. There was something else that I had in there that I think I might also remove because I don't think anybody was truthfully interested, which is fine, by the way. That's not a problem. I just want it to be something that you guys want. I don't want it to be just a pointless thing. Nap has no ups? What does that mean? Right, gotta go. Bye, party cat. Bye, Lizzie. Hope you have a great weekend. I hope it is enjoyable and gets better than whatever was wrong with the week. Stream The Last of Us? I mean, I own it, but like, I don't know. I feel like story games like that, while very cool, and I'd love to stream them, I just don't think they click well with chat. If that makes sense. Which could be wrong. I don't necessarily have anything to base that off of, but I remember, yeah, I remember playing, what do you call it? Red Dead 1, and like really quickly realizing and kind of thinking and going like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't play story games with chat, because like, most story games like that I have any interest in are all rated M, which is just very this chat, you know? But yeah. Because, you know, like the point of streaming, which like I don't want to get too deep into, but like the point of streaming for this and stuff like that is just kind of like, I really like the idea of having like a cool little getaway for people, where, you know, you can just come to and unplug and like not have to worry, and just like the day can be a little bit better for you if it was not so good. Or you can go to a place where you can talk about something awesome that happened to you. That's kind of personally what I want from streaming, so. You call us immature? No, I just feel the themes are too adult and stuff like that. I just get the feeling like there's just way too many things in The Last of Us that I just don't think would be good for this chat. Like the closest to any kind of story game I'd probably do for that is maybe like one of the Spider-Man games. Because even though it has some adult themes, it's still like comic booky. A game without dialogue, only music. Ooh. Ooh. But also, yeah, I also am aware that, you know, members of chat are certainly on the younger age in some respects. Not everybody in chat technically would legally be able to even buy an M-rated game. So, you know, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, I guess I should be like responsible or something. But yeah. And also, you know, it doesn't probably do much for chat. But if it isn't hitting, it isn't. I love Portal 1. Yeah, fair enough. And I might change it to Portal 1 actually. Maybe that's a better change. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not like that doesn't mean Celeste is bad by any means. It just means that like, yeah, I don't think it connected as much. There like is not or was not, it has not been in the same way like a seeming desire for it, which is fine. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. It just means that I make a sort of judgment call on it and go, oh yeah, I guess people would like something different, which is perfectly fine. Crying myself to sleep about it every night. Just, oh, why didn't they want it? Buy followers, oh my god, that's so sick. Oh, wait. I misclicked. I just bet. Oh, no. Two. Oh, okay. Oh, thank goodness. I misclicked and banned the second one, and I didn't see what it said before I clicked ban. So they were both bots. Okay, thank goodness. I was like, oh no. Hoggers.
1 year, baby.
1 year, yo. Winking. Thank you so much for the resub, dude. 12 months. Oh my god. A year of support, dude. Thank you, man. That's so kind of you. I hope you're doing well, Weeb King. Yeah, I still kind of hate the roof. I still. Yeah, maybe if I add a trim underneath it, that's the copper. Maybe that'll look better. I don't know. I'm still gonna hate it. I don't care terribly because this factory can be whatever. It's just, it genuinely just needs to exist in a way that I can continue to make these things. Speaking of, I'm gonna go make 7 more of those. I'm gonna need 7 pistons, 7 observers. Or I guess just however many observers I can make. Let's make 11 to make it 14. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. What's the 2-year sub badge gonna look like? Oh, it's a it's I could show you guys actually. You guys want a sneak peek of what the 2-year looks like? I could show you what the 2-year sub badge looks like. Yes. Okay. I was being sarcastic, but yeah, alright, yeah, sure, I can show it off. Bah. Sneak peek, let's go. Show me my future hat. Understandable, King, understandable. Alright, here, 1 second. Just gonna pause that for a second. And gobble. Cool. So I'm just bringing it. I gotta go find its file real quick. Widow Strangers till. Oh my god. The last time I'll ask because I don't want to accidentally extend the data. Next time I'm allowed to see him again. In exchange for mayhaps, Weeb King, mayhaps. The China will, I think it extends for another 2 weeks, I think that's how long it's got left. 2 weeks. All right. Are you guys ready? Are you prepared? Are you excited? Okay. So the 2-year badge is gonna look like this. That's the 2-year badge. That's the 2-year badge. It looks like a you know, it's a rainbow icon, you know. I thought, you know, 94% and all. Why not? You know, it makes sense. I thought it was a cool idea. You know, all things considered. Yeah. Je serai le président. 4 minutes at the most. But yeah, I quite like it. I like the look of it and everything like that. And then, back to the game. There we go. Oh god, no, the framing! Why'd the framing change? No, please. Second, I've messed it all up, chat. There we go. There we go. Gotta go. Oh, wait 1 second. I need to make sure that the chat is up, but also that I have that up as well. Perfect. But yeah, so that's the general idea for the 2-year. I might put in a 1.5. I don't know, like a Poggers.
There we go.
There we go. Yo. Oh man, Toast goes, thank you so much for 9 months of support. Oh my god, dude. Congrats on the Twitch, baby. Oh my gosh. Man, my head looks dumb now. I wish I had subbed 2 years ago. So true, King. I wasn't streaming 2 years ago, but so true. Oh man. I couldn't even, like, even a year ago, I couldn't have had, or no, a year and a half ago, I wouldn't have even been able to have Twitch subs because I was still, I wasn't even an affiliate. My god. But yeah. So that's the idea for the 2-year. I hope y'all like it. I think it's pretty cool. Courtesy of, the one and only Bees. I don't even know if Bees remembers, but yeah, Bees, fun fact, by the way, Bees made the sub badges, for those that do not know. So yeah, that's where those come from. Bees had made them, which is still wild to me to this day. Hog Bees, I know, right? He couldn't have streamed a year and a half ago because he wasn't okay, whoa. Good gravy. I left without doing what I meant to do. Why does this always happen to me? Didn't know Bees made a 2-year. I know, right? Crazy. Absolutely insane. Well, because there was a while that I wasn't sure if I was gonna use, well, originally I wasn't sure if I was gonna make the 2-year a 2-year, or if I was gonna wait for the 2-year, or change the 2-year into being a different tiered sub badge, you know what I mean? Because currently that change is just same sub badge, but it has extra glitter and stuff like that. Like it has little stars and stripes and stuff like that. Finally back from the ads. I missed Dear Badge by a lot. Oh my good gracious. Bees got that foresight. Bees out here predicting the future. Whole box. See, now we're back in business. You see that? We have filled the coal repositories once more of the empire. All right, where's I think that's enough food, but I need a little bit more. Oh, can I not turn this back into quartz pieces? Like, not a thing. Oh. Well, that's a shame. I guess I need to go get quartz again? Really? I mean, like, on the one hand, I need those, but I really did think that I'd be able to at least turn, like, some of it back. Is it not possible? It's kind of devastating. Or maybe if I put it in my inventory, like if I put it... Nope. All right, well, sick, I guess. I guess we are going to the nether then, chat. We're off to the nether. Let me put this stuff back up here. We've extended the river today. That was helpful. Yeah, we'll take these. Wait, I'm gonna sob. It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? It's just the nether. Come on. It's just the nether. Nobody, no, there's nothing bad that could go on in the never ever. You know? Nice. I didn't even notice. Nice. Man, I got a nice amount of experience. I didn't even realize. Oh my god. We won't need to be there too long. I just need to get some quartz pieces, man. I didn't realize it wouldn't let me continue. Oh man. Hey, you guys want to hear about a Mesopotamian god named Pazuzu? You going to the nether? I am going to the nether. It's pretty exciting. But yeah, you guys want to hear about a Mesopotamian god named Pazuzu? Too bad, you're gonna. Anyway, sorry, this also ties into the, so in the general, like in the one shot that I run, like in that world, one of the number one things that I always push is, one, I love for the player characters to get to make like exactly what they want, but on top of that, god wise, I just let all gods fly. All myth and all gods are allowed, in the sense that I know they somewhat conflict, but it just means if you're born in the Nordic realms, if you're born in one of those areas and then came down to the Mediterranean somehow, you could pray to Thor or Odin, or that could be your god. And all these different gods exist. They just, you know, stay out of each other's business as best they can, but will sometimes conflict, etc. So one of my friends, their character is the, not demigod of, but the favored figure, we'll say. They're the favored individual of of Pazuzu, who's a Mesopotamian god slash demon, because he's technically the wind demon of the West. But then also on top of them, you're describing the Kane Chronicles. Yes, that is where I got the idea from. Percy Jackson style? Absolutely, yes. Okay, I didn't come up with a totally original thought. Like, Marvel did it too. What do you want from me, man? What? Come on. Jeez. But yeah, so that's like one of the basic. But Pazuzu is a Mesopotamian god who's actually a wind demon of the West. But on top of that, he also is like a god of protection and also fertility. It's like he does so many interesting things. And so using some of the rules out of one of the books called Theros, I've really pushed this new kind of idea of a piety system, which isn't used much in D&D, but I really like it. And so for Pazuzu, I like having more piety with him will give you more abilities. And the abilities I used was like, the first one was like if you get to level 3 piety, you would be able to cast what do you call protection from evil and good, because you know he's big on protection, like that's like a huge thing for him, etc. We don't mess with their problems across the river vibe. Oh, 100%. It's like, that is not my monkey nor my circus. Not my circus, not my monkey. I ain't worried about it. I'm worried about you. But yeah. And so in doing that, the wicked wind demon of the West. Oh. But yeah, so in that though, Pazuzu gives him that ability early on, but then later he also gives him gaseous form at 10 piety, because I was like, hey, you know what would be cool if like the wind demon god was also able to provide the ability to turn into the wind. So that's where I got that from. But what's really interesting to me in terms of like where it kind of ended up, I'm gonna start a new hardcore world. Wish me luck. Best of luck, chicken. I have the utmost faith in you, sir. But yeah, one of the things that I found super like interesting in exploring this god, because for me I have to research them when my players are gonna play these newfangled gods. I had no idea. Do you mind? Oh, I have no netherrack saved up. All right, well that's fine. Let's just go this way then. Nobody be concerned. I am totally safe, man. Don't fret, not even for a moment. Ah, there's some more quartz already. I needed this. Yo, Sappy Nappy Sappy, thank you so much for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. How you doing? I forgot to bring netherrack. That's kind of my bad, all right? That might have been an oversight on my end. But yeah, so for my players, though, I like to, you know, research the various gods that they want to use. So Pazuzu was a really interesting god to kind of like research into and get to know more about. And also Mesopotamian culture is just very interesting. So like what's interesting about him is he was also a very protectorate figure in that way. Good, how about you? Oh, I'm doing great, man. Living La Vida Loca, can't complain. Vibing out in the nether, making MJ absolutely stressed with the fact that they think I'm gonna die any minute in the nether. Don't know why. Can't imagine what would give them that opinion. It's only hardcore Minecraft, come on. It's fine. Nothing bad has ever happened to anybody playing hardcore Minecraft. That is a fact. You know? That's just facts. No, nothing bad happens. But no, it's going into the weekend. I'm pretty excited. I don't gotta work this weekend. It's pretty good. Also, Monday's like the 4th of July, I'm pretty sure. I think it's Monday. So I'm glad I have that off as well, which I'm pretty excited for. Gonna go take in some fireworks. Maybe. I didn't freak out on the last nether trip. I kept my composure and trusted you. I'm just blue. No, absolutely fine. It is absolutely fine to freak. Believe me when I say I've said it before, the #1 cause of my death in any Minecraft world is the nether, and the number one location specifically is a basalt biome. I should just stay away from I have died. Sam can attest to that. Sam watched me die while we were doing a recording once, and I died. I didn't die anywhere else, but as soon as we hit a basalt biome, oh man, it was unbelievable the sheer amount of times I died. It was just like, oh, no, I fell. Oh, I fell. Oh, no, I'm trapped. Oh god, lava. Come on, man, rude. But yeah, I'm also quite excited about, like, VidCon just is really interesting to watch more about, you know? I don't know if it's just because it's been a while since, like, a big convention's really been able to, like, happen for YouTube. And so it just feels nice to see it back again. But, like, I've been following, like, Hank Green stuff on it and Phil and stuff like that. And it just seems like it's probably a fun time. You know what I've always thought about? So this is, by the way, fun fact, this is never gonna happen in 1,000,003 years. But on the off chance someday in like a billion gazillion years, I am ever approached by the very famed company, what are they called? I don't know, the people who make the little statue, YouTube, Pop Vinyl, whatever? YouTubes, yes, that's what they're called. I've been trying to decide, I'm like, would I get like a plushie or would I get a figurine? I feel like figurine makes more sense, but the plushies are so much cooler. You know? That was a bad idea. I probably shouldn't have dug straight down there. I could have fallen into lava. But yeah, so Pazuzu's pretty interesting. Because you don't see too many wind demons also be associated with fertility rites. It's just very odd. Because also Mesopotamian religion's interesting just because it's so intertwined with other regions' religions. They didn't keep themselves entirely separate. Like they didn't be like, oh, this is our pantheon and that's their pantheon. They were like, oh yeah, no. Bes, the like wind demon of the east from Egypt. Yeah, we know him. It's like, how? What? In what world? And they're like, oh yeah, no, we just do. He's part of our religion now. It's very inclusive. It's kind of like the Mongolians. They were very big on just letting anybody do what they wanted in terms of like a religious practice, which was pretty cool. But very forward thinking for its time kind of thing. Like, and was arguably part of the reason of their success was just, you know, allowing the governments that they took over to continue to rule the region they took over, and allowing them to continue to worship whoever they wished to worship, which just made them very easy to rule, you know? Totally fine, guys. Totally fine. Totally never gonna die, you know? I just need a little bit more, just a smidgen more, just to be sure that I have enough. I mean, I probably already have enough. I could probably dip out, but I mean, I'm already here. I've come all this way, man. I don't want to leave this early on when I could be getting more core. Hey, you know. Oh, I switched to my. I was like, why did it stop mining? I was like, oh, I switched to my axe. That'd do it. Oh man. Oh yeah, one of the other interesting things that I've had to balance out for that like D&D world that I'm working on is kind of finding that like in between of fantasy and like antiquity. So like in the sense that in understanding the way the world worked in ancient Greece, like it's like, oh, even though I said it in 218 BCE, I have to figure out what that year would be for in-world, which like was 536 by the Roman calendar, but was year 17 by the Olympiad, which is like a totally different calendar made by the Greeks. And Egypt had its own Ptolemaic calendar and stuff like that, because it was the Ptolemaic period by this point. So kind of like threading that needle in a lot of like fiction and like writing and stuff like that you would do is just very difficult per se, just because you want to figure out what culture you want to focus on as the dominant for that kind of stuff. I choose Rome just because it's easiest. It's the most easy touchstone for players, but like in general, it just gets difficult at times when you aren't totally sure what you want out of something. And so you don't want to give the Roman period too much prominence, but also it was a very prominent republic at that time. But what I love about that setting is that it does mean that the players can choose to keep it a republic, or when Caesar comes around, they can choose to assist Caesar and force Rome into its imperial state. Because I just think that's fun. I think that gives the players something fun to do in world if they ever want, you know? And you can play a bit fast and loose because there's so many races that exist for like 1,000 years at a time or over a century, like dwarves and elves, that you're like, oh, well, I can play a little more fast and loose with how things turned out. Because you gotta lengthen time a lot as well, because it makes no sense for time to move and events to move as quickly as they do for the development of so many civilizations when there's beings that would be alive for centuries at a time. Also magic exists, so you gotta factor that somewhat in as well. Like there's sky ships in this world because, you know, yeah, I thought they were cool. That's genuinely all it is. I was just like, you know what? Sky ships are sick. I want sky ships. And so, you know what, chat? I got sky ships. And ain't nothing anybody can do about it. Freaking lava coming at me. I'm getting quartz whether they like it or not. Trying to send lava my way. Sheesh. Sheesh. Can't they tell that I'm out here getting quartz? Okay, 1 second. Oh my god. My throat was a little bit parched for a hot minute, just a hot second. Oh man. Oh yeah, that show I was at the other day, by the way, that some of you know about, but not all of you. It was really fun. It had some folk music, which was really interesting. I don't get around too much folk music, to be honest. It's not really something that I'm ever too concerned about. It's not my typical genre of music to listen to. But when I do get around to it, it's really fun. It's stupid, but I've genuinely really bad dreams about you dying in a hardcore world. This is so goofy. I don't think it's stupid, man. I mean, because like if you think about it like a TV show, that's how I've had bad dreams about like a TV show going wrong, or like characters in a TV show that I didn't want things to go badly for going badly. So if you just think about it that way, then it's not weird at all. Streaming kind of is just like a new age version of that. Oh man, but yeah, the show was really cool. There was a lot of cool artists and stuff like that. Because it was a bit of a variety show. Like, it's not my normal thing, but it was a variety show because it was like poets and stuff like that doing their reading. It was showcasing like some local talent to the region, and to like the boroughs and stuff like that. So it was mostly just, you know, to like the general county, we'll say. Yeah, county. Showing off just, you know, different people's like art and stuff like that. And they were doing poetry reading, stuff like that, for university students, and they were doing some folk songs, and there was some rock and roll kind of stuff like that, but like more like folksy rock, if that makes sense. Yes, the boroughs of Jamaica, exactly. Why? That's so rude. I wanted that card. Gotta go. Bye, Dragon Corn. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope it is Pog. See, MJ, I caught fire and nothing bad even happened. I mean, did it almost go terribly because I was consumed by lava and then could not have gotten out? I mean, maybe. But fire tick damage is so much lighter than lava damage, so who cares? Oh man, if it helps, I'm spooked as well. If that's at all helpful, I don't feel this is safe either. But yeah, so what was really cool to me is like figuring out, just kind of like, I don't know how many of you have ever seen a show called The Peaky Blinders, but there's a sequence in that show, which I fell off of that show for. I think it's still ongoing, or maybe it's over now. But anyway, I remember in its earlier seasons, there was a sequence that like, I was really reminded of that night because someone effectively, started, she had a beautiful voice, but she, went a cappella for one song, just kind of because she was from Ireland actually, and it was very similar and reminiscent of a sequence in that where a new barmaid was hired, simply on the fact, well, not the only fact, but one of the things she was hired for was her soothing voice and her ability to sing a song, and I always found that very interesting, this idea of like the pub or the bar, like that tavern, with which individuals will go to and then they'll find peace in, etc. Like, you know, I just feel like that's an underutilized, underexplored segment in society. But also it was funny because there was a dishwasher that kept going off, so it would be hard to hear at times. When it was like all quiet, people were listening in like entranced, and then suddenly there was just like a brrr, and you were like, okay. And you couldn't even hear what they were saying, even though they were mic'd and everything, and then you were just like, all right, cool. But that reminds me of just like, a tavern would be so different, man, like back in the day. You just have the one dude who was like, just using a rag on a mug. You'd just be like, nah, got ale, that's about it. What else can I get you? And that's all they'd offer you. You'd go into like, or I guess in Pink's case, a saloon. And that's all you'd ever get, and I just found that very interesting. This idea of like how technology has shifted, and therefore our ideas of like how not just consumption of art and stuff like that has changed, like how even just like the areas where we consume our art and stuff like that has changed, you know? It's a very different world now. Thank you for the distinction for me. I feel appreciated. There you go. That was what it was for. Appreciation. I mean, you would have a saloon. You know what? I've decided that Florida is just like Saint Denis area, but not nearly as nice as Saint Denis. I mean, or like the Lemoy area. The Lemoy swamps of Red Dead Redemption 2, that is all I will ever think about Florida. Not a particularly well-known fish either. That sounds like an opening to a book. It was a small town that had very little going on ever in it. In fact, we often found ourselves spending our only free time at the one bar in town. It was named after a fish, not even a very well-known fish. Or not a well-known fish either. And it just like that feels like one of those kind of details. It would just be like in a really good novel. You know what I mean? In the same way that like there's more than one bar. Okay, yeah, I'm just talking about a novel, man. I feel like a novel would be very interesting to like start that way. You know how they like have these just weird quirks and details that they like focus in on? I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, thank you. See? My God. I should play more Red Dead Online. I wish Red Dead Online was more fun than it was and less commodified. I don't know. Red Dead Redemption 1 had such a great online. How's your book going? Really well, actually. Thanks for asking. I haven't talked about that in forever on stream. It's going quite well. It's at like, I think I have 17 chapters done. That I've just kind of picked away at kind of thing. It's progressing about as fast as I kind of want it to. There's been like a whole lot of it stopped because I had to stop to make a magic system. I wanted it to be a lot different from from other magic systems I've read about. So like kind of like how I've explored that magic system or what I wanted to develop ended up derailing me from actually exploring the characters. And then I rewrote 2 of the chapters from earlier in it because I really wanted to lay a bit more groundwork into the relation and development of friendship, at least first, for the 2 key characters and whatnot, and how they wind up interacting with one another. And then for a brief period, probably because I was influenced so deeply by The Mandalorian, there was a brief period where I was like, because there was like a trope I was kind of thinking of exploring, but then I thought, nah. Yes, exactly the same one, Pink. Yes, correct. There was a trope I was thinking of exploring, but I was like, nah, why not? Let's not. But anyway, so yeah, it's gone quite well. I don't have too much to like. Well, I mean, I have a lot I could say about it. But the magic system development was really fun because honestly, you probably would have known when I was working on it because the period where I was really like every stream ragging on about how much I hate the magic systems in like Harry Potter and other such things was in the same period I was developing my own because I was just really done with any idea of the magic system that existed in other works. I was like, I really don't like a lot of them. I must be forgetting about this. No worries. I think I only ever mentioned it like once or twice on stream. Alright, so it's well. Yeah, no worries. Don't worry about that. I already have like it's not a personal editor. It's just so through work that I got through, not a grant per se. It's also not quite a scholarship either. But anyway, like there's some money, a stipend effectively attached to this because a professor of mine really liked the work when they read it early on, and that stipend is able to be worked. It's labeled a creative work, and that stipend's used to pay, in part, a student worker whose job is like they're looking to become an editor anyway. Also, Buttercup Nugget, thank you so much for the follow, man. So they're editing it because I guess they're getting paid too. And they're more like they're very detail oriented in that way, in a way that I totally am not. Grammar is not my strong suit. But yeah, I think the professor just really liked the take I was kind of using, and it explored. I feel like for me, as a consumer of literature, obviously, I don't have as much of a personal attachment to it in the way of like, how do I phrase this? Like, there's certain themes in it that I'm making probably a bit more explicit than I need to, because I want to, that are like LGBT themes. That's not representation for me by any means, but it's something that I wanted to do because I always felt it was something lacking in the fantasy genre. But specifically, I just really wanted to put a lot of cliches on their head surrounding that. And yeah, in doing that, I think that's why the stipend came about. I think that's what the prof liked enough about it, was just that it was trying to like explore some new ideas. Not probably entirely new. I'm sure there's versions that exist, or other such people that exist who have done similar, but yeah. Arise, is Nap going to face reveal first, or will he accidentally dox himself via completing his, who knows? Who knows, chat? You don't have to. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to be, but it does mean that I end up. I have so many. Honestly, the best part about it has always been that the little bit of the stipend I've been able to use to effectively go to coffee with a bunch of friends of mine. I mean, we do genuinely and legitimately do work, and they are experts in their field or whatever. But like, they are members of the LGBT community, etc., and I've often asked for their input and stuff like that, specifically for that, because I feel ill-equipped, we'll say, not unequipped, ill-equipped, to fully just take that on myself and be like, oh, I know what I'm doing, because, you know, it just felt disingenuous. So I often get their input on it, kind of thing, to kind of ensure that it doesn't go wildly out of left field or anything. Yeah, and that's kind of effectively what they do for me. Yeah, to some regard. It's gonna go probably through that editing process with more regarding that later. But yeah, I'm being very vague about it because I don't want, kind of because of what you said, where I'm like, I don't know how much I should say about those. The whole thing might also blow up in my face for all I know. It's going for a review pretty soon. Right, that's what I was going to do. Observe. I need. Where's the cobble? Where's the cobble? Where's the cobble? Come on, where's the baby? Cobble, I gotta go down into the mine to get the cobble. I mean, I've already mined it, I just need to pick it up. We'll go, well, that's exciting. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Well, because just in general, it's the same way, one of the things and themes I wanted to explore, that kind of got me towards it originally, I wrote not really a paper, more of an essay, because it didn't quite have the right amount of research for paper-wise. But an essay I once wrote was specifically about the feminization of magic. And that's not referring to feminism, that's referring to, it's this odd, aspect of magic systems in fantasy that tend to be, and with academics in general, that they get very feminized, for male characters, utilizing them for no reason. And it gets attached to power dynamics. Particularly in any representation where that character might be a sort of midpoint towards some sort of like alluding, because it's very rare that you actually find a great example. And the example I use best is there's an old show from BBC called Merlin, and in that the titular character, like, there is undertones and overtones of homoeroticism within it. But in that, it's interesting to find. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that. I'm looking for cobble. Do I not have any cobble? All right, we'll quickly mine some cobble. But in exploring that, it's this very interesting seizure of agency that seems to happen once there's a semi-sense of relationship established that has a melee character, a character more physical with their activities, always seemingly taking on the more domineering role. But yeah, yo, what's up, dude? And so for me, I always found it interesting, and I wanted to explore the idea of, or get away from that idea of this inherent belief or seeming theme that exists, where if you aren't physically, like, if you're not physically inclined, you then must be unmasculine, if that makes sense. Which, like, Don't get me wrong, I love the gym. I think the gym's great, man. I think it's super fun. I enjoy going for runs. I don't think that makes me a man in any way. I don't think that defines me in some way or gives me a masculine sense of self. I don't think that's what gives me quote unquote masculinity. Sorry, this is a really weird conversation on stream, I feel like, just because I don't really get this academic usually on stream, but unless it's about history. Well, and it's not even about physicality in their appearance is the thing, Pink, like, because I don't necessarily think it needs to require being buff. I don't think, yeah, great example, Atlantis, which was an older Disney movie, that came out. I don't think that Milo should be viewed as any less masculine a character from the General in that, you know what I mean? And the General's far more of the classic like man's man, you know? And Mole would be like, those three in general should all, because they are men and they are masculine, like they should be viewed in that way and in that light. There's still elements that like thematically you can explore and dynamics, but I think to inherently strip away the idea of masculinity always and so consistently from academic characters fails to attach, applies wrongful stereotypes to gender, if that makes sense, in my opinion. Won't be able to stay long because I have to wake early for robotics competition. Hey, yo, that sounds sick though. You always say that, but I love the academic talk. Yeah, but out of the, like, the thing about streaming, like the thing about streaming or any sort of content creation, and I don't mean this necessarily in a bad way, especially because I've said it a million times, I'm not big enough to, like, truthfully, and I don't mean this in a bad way or a negative, or I am not big enough to be canceled in that way. I can lose my audience, sure. If I end up being a jerk, I hope you guys would leave. Not in the way that I want you to leave, just like, I would hope you wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I mean, he's got his bad sides, but like overall, good old Nap. Like, you know, I would hope that you would follow your heart in that way and your mind. But getting into academic subjects online, social media, which encompasses things like streaming, lacks nuance. It's a realm that lacks nuance, and to explore things with nuance is very difficult to do in that scenario. So I'm just wary of it, is all. And also I think it bores some people, because fair enough, it can be boring. That sounds really interesting. Can you expound on what you've said? I'm working on a creative project with some friends. This line of thought is relevant. Oh yeah, sure. So in general, it's been kind of exploring how we attach, like that essay specifically, which was not a paper, it was more of an essay that sparked this, was explicitly exploring how gender is not only stereotyped, but embodied in characterization within literature and within filmmaking, and how we use specific, and how we attach certain ideas of gender to specific body language, etc.
11 months?
11 months?
In this day and age?
Oh my god.
Well, in Nap, I'ma cancel you as I take this as a personal challenge
Oh,
since
no.
you just said that. Also, you guys are the best and love y'all, and can't wait for it to be a year I've been here, hee hee.
Oh man, Magician, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much for 11 months. Oh my god, man. Y'all are popping off, man. But seriously, thank you so much, Magician. That's very kind of you. But please don't cancel me. But yeah, I think that Atlantis does a pretty good job of showing off lots of different depictions of both masculinity and femininity. Oh yeah, Atlantis is better than a lot. But Merlin was kind of actually the main example that I was using, but that was like the clear example of like how I could get across what I was talking about in terms of like the different body types that are meant to be instantly, like the audience is meant to instantly attach to that as an idea of masculinity and instantly attach to the other as like non-masculine, not necessarily feminine, just non-masculine. And yeah, you want to test that? Clipped and canceled. No! What was I doing? Observer. Observe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need for a piston? I need... lots more wood and... No, you said you couldn't be canceled. I'm taking that as a personal challenge. No, please. I don't need it to be a personal challenge. More and the drink got it. Yeah. But like, this is the thing. I don't even know if that's like the way to do it, because it's a subject that I obviously I'm interested in, but it's still obviously a learning process for me in that way. Because in some ways, I'm not even sure necessarily what I want to do and say with it. Because there's nothing wrong with those alternatives of masculinity. But I'm hoping that in some way, it can begin to be moved away from the idea of like, yes, and this is as well, and just should be. You know what I mean? That didn't make sense, I don't think. But like, it shouldn't feel like Asterix Milo is a subversion of, but is still masculine. It should just feel more in-world natural, because in the case, I'm using Milo now as an example. In the case of Atlantis, the characters came to find he was still reliable and still able to be that quote-unquote leading man. But it would be interesting, in my opinion, to get worlds where that's not a question to begin with. Instead of this, it just should be. Yes, exactly. Wait, did I say that? And you're just, I don't know. I need dirt. Oh wait, no, I have dirt, thank God. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8. You have 3 more logs. Are you kidding me? Are you joshing me right now? Oh my God, I'm an idiot. Okay, one second. I'm gonna go run back again because I left some tracks down at the bottom there too. I need those, and I also need a lot more iron, I think, still as well. Are deemed less manly because femininity is historically and negatively associated with gay men. It's gotten better in recent media for the most part. Yeah, also Milo's whole arc is basically man up and save the girl of civilization. I love the movie, but like, oh yeah, but that's the thing, is like, it's a relic of its time, which sounds weird to say because it's only the 2000s, but still, like, it was inventive and forward thinking for its time. He didn't need to be the classic everyman, but he didn't need to be the classic symbols of manliness. But yeah, so in writing this, part of the exploration was specifically, I wanted to look more into the idea of magic, physicality in magic, the sort of research side of magic, the various types of magic as well. So like, I drew inspiration from D&D, where there's the idea of nature magic, arcane magic, and divinity, 3 different places to draw upon for magics, and I think that's still a very interesting way to like explore the different ways those magics would come to be, we'll say, and what that does and what it means, and who uses them, how they use them, etc. So yeah, that's kind of a lot of what I've been exploring with that ever since I wrote that essay, because I thought it was really interesting to explore this idea that inevitably, because you have the savant who somewhat circumvents the to Pink's point, I guess is what I should say. You have the savant who will occasionally circumvent this. The savant being the genius mage who will circumvent the idea of a lack of masculinity because he's smart and his acumen in knowledge of magic has made him powerful in that way, and so he can still be a man in that way. But that trait in academia and in magic, specifically in fantasy, tends to be lost. You don't find the savant typically when involving a anything to do with homosexuality. Effectively, has been from what I'm not saying there's never an instance, but it's rare. It's rarer. A good stride forward would actually be from the Loki show, I would say. I mean, again, that's like an opinion. I'm not personally affected by it, so I can't really say. But it's at least the first example of like they took a quote unquote savant, and I mean I shouldn't credit the show; it was in the comics first. But they took this character who's classically known to be a online at least a sort of symbol of attraction to a wide base, and then that character is then it's given credence to the long-standing fan beliefs of and stuff like that, and comic standing idea of like bisexuality for this character. But I don't know if that does fully create what I'm thinking of. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'd have to think more on it. Best wizard type is buff grandpa, like the ones covered in old fantasy novels. No, yeah, fair. Like the Uncle Iroh type deal. Which, I mean, if you consider like Avatar as a sense of nature magic, bending being nature magic and stuff like that, you'd get into that kind of idea. Having gotten to the bad side when he was younger. Yeah, that's actually a really interesting idea, is the idea of like these really old, like past their prime characters who like end up being totally like just sick, like just wild characters to deal with, are also then characters that people have to think of as like, oh yeah, gee willikers, what were they like in their prime, you know? 1, 2, 3. I need to go get more iron. I'm also gonna go cook some more iron as well. Yo, Lemon Bees, what's up, dude? But anyway, yeah, so exploring, I guess that kind of fits into the theme of the title of the stream. Exploring differences in fiction and how fiction's approached, and characterization of individual genders and different identities, and how those identities are then attached to specific models of gender. Is a very interesting subject of the genre of fiction, particularly fantasy, and I like exploring it. And I mean, the essay got into greater detail about how that differs depending on the type of fantasy, which is also interesting. That like if you're in a sort of flintlock fantasy period, you can get a different sort of how do I put this? If you're in a sort of flintlock fantasy kind of thing, which is kind of like Howl's Moving Castle, you can have that be different, but I don't know. It changes based versus the classic Arthurian, etc. Art thing I need to draw for Soup and Dave. So true, King. So true. I like the word I like that you use the word need. Yes. Yes, it is a need. It is necessity. My God. And 9, 10, 11. And then I need a whole bunch more of a different type because I just remembered that I need to make more for the hoppers. And where's that iron? Right there, perfect. Hopper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right. Alright, sick. I got enough for that as well. And that should be good. I think. Let's go find out. Oh, I guess actually first. let me put the ironworks away, I guess, for now. Good gravy. Oh man. But yeah, so writing that's been very interesting though. Like getting away from the sort of more academic talk about it. It's been very interesting to me to like get to explore. So like dialogue has never exactly been my forte for writing. So getting that better is difficult for me, man. It's difficult for me to get dialogue down. Particularly because like I know what I want to be. Like I'm not a master writer of dialogue. No, I'm not a master of anything, I should say. But I'm all right at like world building. That's like where I excel. But actual building up of worlds and stuff like that, or but actual building out of character dialogue and whatnot, I find great difficulty in that often. For a variety of reasons, but dialogue itself is just so difficult. How was your week, my guy? Oh man, Lemon Bees. It was great. It was great. I went to like a folk concert thing. That was awesome. Got to attend and do that and stuff like that. So that was great. Got to listen to some poetry readings. A writing thing. I joined very late. Oh yeah. No, it's just reference to Chicken had brought up and asked about a book that I've been writing for the last like a year. Or whatever. I've been picking away at writing. It's not like my full focus writing. It's not like it's my job. It's like a side thing. But yeah, so it was about that because I've been working on that for a while. And so it was an exploration of that. Well, that's been annoying. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let me grab the perfect. It's BS because there's no way he's ever gonna tell us the name of the book. I mean, it's not no way never. I mean, you know, I told you. You guys will know who I am at some point, maybe. With a certain amount of YouTube subs. Which, I mean, maybe if I uploaded more to YouTube would be more reasonable, I guess. But I will, actually. I want to upload more to YouTube. I guess I've said this before. The trouble with that is just I get real in on my own head, which is stupid. I'm very new to YouTube. I should not feel I need to make YouTube videos that are at like a certain caliber. And I guess, because I'm like, oh, I guess I shouldn't feel I need to make YouTube videos as good as like a mumbo jumbo. Because like, bro, I'm totally new to it. How could I possibly? But also I'm like, I want to instantly be good. Yo, Milkman, dude, what's up, man? How you been? Hiya, how's everyone doing? I'm doing fantastic. Can't complain, can't complain. Ooh, I can actually use those. they actually use those. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. Good to hear that you're good. Hey, well, I've been doing fantastic, man. Earlier this week, I was doing at a folklore show. That was pretty cool. Well, folklore, in the sense that there was like folk songs, folk music, poems, stuff like that. You know, it was great, and that was a lot of fun. I highly recommend going to things that highlight local talent, chat. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and it deserves it. It's probably some of the best art that you'll like actually get. Even though, like, and I'll put it this way, like, country and stuff like that is certainly not my thing, like, not my poison of choice typically. But I promise you, if you do it, chat, you'll end up having a lot of fun. People doubt it. People doubt it. They're like, no, it's not for me. No, it could be. It could be. You're just not ready for it. You're just not ready for how cool it's gonna be. We might go to a local pride thing tomorrow. Hey, yo, dude, that's awesome. That'd be super cool, MJ. You should, if you can. I mean, again, yeah, like, depending on how my friends feel. Yeah, 100%, depending on how everything feels for that. But yeah, if you do that, I'd love to hear about it. That sounds super fun. Look at them go! Rah, 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 rah. That's such a meme, man. Oh my god. There we go. I was like, where's the rest of the wood? No, it's not what I wanted. Absolute menace. Why? Why do you hate me? Why, SpongeBob? Why? Oh, I could just jump. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be way easier. I was about to make that process so complicated. I was gonna be like shifted and like go over the top. And I was like, no, there's a much easier way to do this. There's this huge thing in the city, but it kind of stuck up on us, and no one's in any shape to drive an hour, so we find a smaller one we might go to. Fair. There's a local pride event I might go to as well. Ooh, depends on the weather. New dog seems trustworthy to be left unattended in the house or not. Fair. New dogs are always a question when it comes to leaving them in the house, because you never know, especially if you never like done too much of leaving them in the house. You know what I mean? Like if that's never been something that you've been like, oh, will this work? Can we do this? That doesn't even make sense. I don't even know what I just said there. Oh, like that, huh? Genius. But no, like if you've not tried it too many times, and especially for like certain amounts of time, like the longer if it's the longest you've ever done with a dog, that can be a huge question mark and stuff like that. This is such an easy farm, man. It's such an easy farm to like get right, if that makes sense. I wish they wouldn't move so much. I wish they would just sit still. Bop. 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 Right. Then bop. 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 Whap. 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 Did I miss one? No. I thought I had missed one. That would have been a tragedy. Wait, no, I need to go get more glass. Am I gonna need more glass? Oh my god. Totally more glass. Oh, this is so annoying. Worst day of my life. Nothing has ever been worse than this moment right now. Oh, thank God there's more glass. Oh, I'm safe. Oh. Could have been bad, chat. Could have been bad. Almost had to mortgage the house. Almost. That was gonna be a problem. I did not want to have to deal with that. But lo and behold, we're fine. Life's good. Ha-cha-cha. Mr. Creeperman, if you come in here and you blow up my farm, I will eviscerate you. Do you understand me? I will send you to JP Morgan myself, and I'm gonna send you so far into the sky. Oh man. Corporate unsponsored. Man, I want a McDonald's sponsorship. Come on, man. Give me the chicken nugget, man. It'll be fine, man. Nobody even has to know. You know? No, I mean, they legally do. Like, I have to report it. But, like, I mean, like, you know, do I? You know? It's like one of those things. Like they say you gotta report it, but, like, do you really have to? I don't think so. Mr. Creeperman. Mr. Creeperman, if you do me like this, if you do what I think you were about to do in there, I'm gonna McFrickin' lose it. Absolute rapscallion. You see that, man? You see what an absolute rapscallion of an individual. This guy too. What are you doing here? How'd you survive that? You just took a shot to the face and nothing happened. Grow, my pretties, grow. Why are those ones? Why are these ones thicker? Why are those thicker shoots? Have you ever had someone make a game or activity be hard and try to make it all complicated and expect you to do it, but no one ever interacts with it because it just makes them angry and it's too difficult, and then they just make it harder and harder? They don't understand that it's zero incentive to the hard stuff. There's no reason to want to do these hard challenges. No one cares if we ever finish the lore. Am I being roasted right now? Is that what's happening? Am I getting absolutely got? Is MJ just popping off right now about to just absolutely like ruin me? Is this really what I'm hearing? Bruh. Okay. Good gravy. Server owner, the Discord server. Oh, gee Willikers, I wonder who's there. Oh, see, I got no idea about any of that. I don't even know what goes on it. Things unrelated to me. That is simply put, that is not possible. Everything Everything relates to me. Don't you understand? It's all about me. It's all about me and what I want and what I do and nothing else. All right? This is my toxic arc. I am the only one that matters. Only me. Dream? Never heard of him. Green? Who? Just me. Just Napoleon the 7th. And maybe fills a Minecraft as a treat. But otherwise, just me. I'm going on my toxic arc. I think I jumped into this at a strange time. Oh my god. No, please. My toxic arc never ran. Come on, chat, please. I ain't throwing a tangent. Oh, you listen here. You listen to me. Buckaroo. I'm a absolutely just Monica voice. What? Just Napoleon. Just Napoleon. What's just Monica? He's made this whole dungeon's cool stuff, but he keeps making it harder and harder. Just add thing. Gets deleted if you die during a blood moon, and also 6 insanely strong mobs spawn at once. Oh. Again, I'm not really familiar. I don't even know what a blood moon is, man. Greetings and salutations, though. I was told about your channel from one of my buddies. Hey, Pog, I'm glad to hear that, man. It's always good to hear. It's always good to hear. Oh my god, I need food. I have no food. It's always good to hear that people recommend me to other people. I hope you're doing well, man. How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Me, myself, I'm on my narcissism arc. Oh my god. Caleb, no! Come on! They have a chance to think I'm cool! Oh, man. Oh, man. Thank you, Caleb, for the hydrate. I also sent you a raid back far back. Maybe I can't remember. I'm mad at myself now. Oh no, I mean, I don't get me wrong. The name sounded familiar. Or well, the Draconic part, which I don't think there's somebody else named Draconic. It's just kind of like one of those names that like really sticks out. So like the name felt familiar. I just didn't realize that you had raided me before. But thanks for that, by the way. Oh, okay. Thank God. I thought those potatoes got absolutely got. I am cool. What do you mean? You know, no other streamer has to deal with this, man. No. I was talking to Triscuits, and Triscuits even told me. Triscuits was like, you know, I've never seen another streamer as bullied by their chat as you are. You think, you know what? XQC probably tells his chat, I'm cool, right? Dude, I'm cool, right? Like he does that. He goes, no, dude, I'm cool. And then go, yeah, you are. Oh, champ, yeah. But you got, I go, hey guys, I'm pretty cool. They go, no, little slut boy, little baby man, little baby. Oh my God. Devastated. Bullied. Oh my God. No, they're cool. Are you siding with my chat? Are you? Don't give them more. Don't give them more. How dare you? How dare you? My God. They get enough as is. Do you know how? Oh, devastating. Oh my God. Don't compare yourself to a streamer and hemp. Bruh. It's just the name that came to mind, man. Buddy, I know your pain. Oh, thank God it's not just me. Oh my God. Chat just absolutely wombo comboing me. Everyone I'm with sides with Chad. Oh man, it's so true though. It's so true. Triscuits does that too when they show up. Sam always sides with these guys. Devastated. Devastated. Sam, I'm gonna come for that, man. That guy needs to absolutely get back to me on some things. And you know, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. There's nothing actually bad or wrong. I am just memeing a little bit because I need to make sure I remember to follow up with him on something. Like I am waiting for something, but it's not like in a rush. So it's just kind of like, is there no? Okay, I guess we'll just eat raw potatoes till I can go get some coal. That's cool. But yeah, I need to follow him, and if I don't keep mentioning it to myself on stream, then I will forget after. I could write a note, but that's so archaic, you know. It's the age of technology, chat. It's the age of expansion. It's not true, but you know, it's the age of empire, the ageless empire. See that? See that? You see that tie-in? Yeah. It's the ageless empire. No? Me? Just me? Oh, okay. Bueller? Okay, well... Devastating. Devastating. You sure? Nobody, just me? Age? Okay, well, I thought it was a great joke. I thought it was so funny. I don't think you're ever gonna hear a better one. Grab him by the ankles. No, please. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, let's talk about this. We don't need to go that far. Oh, my sweet Jesus. Man's rocks up instantly. You choosing bees or... Wait, how'd that meme go? Somebody sent it to chat once. It was, he has, oh yeah, do you want apples or bees? Bees? He has selected the bees. What? No, wait, let's talk about this. It just comes towards me chanting about bees. My God. Magical experience, I'm sure. Ooh, there's some cooked potatoes. Perfect. See, I'm always on the ball with these kind of things. I'm just so great at everything. You know, I think the narcissism makes it more charming. I have nothing to base that off of, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Who doesn't like a little bit of narcissism with their breakfast, you know? As a little treat. You know, you just mix some in. You get out your cornflakes, and then you go, these are real good. You know what they could use? Some narcissism light, you know? Like with that, with a little light, because it's not too heavy-handed, you know? I'm not out here proclaiming myself to be a golden god yet, but you know, it's just enough. It's just a little pinch. Just a little, just add a little pinch of it, you know? Just a little pinch. Just a little bit. Oh, no. Would you like some more narcissism? Oh no, thank you. I could not have any more. Yeah, I'm so full. Please. Well, just a little bit more. Just a little bit, just for you, as a little treat. My God. Oh man. Wait, what would you like to drink? We have soda juice. Spiders it is then. Oh. Exactly though. That's like exactly. He has selected the bees. Wait, what? Comes forward shaking a hive. Bees. You know, that joke would get so confusing when we have somebody actually named Bees in chat, you know? I feel like, whoa, pal. There's somewhere to be. Like the end of my sword. Where do you go? Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Oh, you broke my crops! Oh, you monster. You menace. Yeah, that's right. Get obliterated, you friggin' nerd. Oh, my crops, man. I don't even have a hoe on me. This is, oh, man. Jeez. Wait, what? Oh, I thought somehow him breaking that spawned 30. I was like, what? How? It's all right. That makes more sense. My beet farm. You know what? It's farming time. I'm gonna make a hoe. Welcome to Applebee's. Would you like apples or bees? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is, Lizzie. Oh my god. Oh man. I continue to have the just the tune of the Saints Go Marching In stuck in my head, by the way. I will spare you, chat. You know, I'm benevolent. I will choose to spare you this time. But by God, is it a catchy tune? It's just so, you know. Those were the days. That's what everybody says, you know. They look at it and go, "Oh man, those were the days." What, you know, when they played the Saints Go Marching In, when they just marched straight down Main Street and they just had a big band going. That's right, I lied. Oh, well, I want to be in that number. Get it, B? Oh my god, I tied it back. I'm so good at streaming. When the Saints go marching in. They were the days, alright. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and the best. We live the life we do, we fight and never lose. Oh man. Wait, Nap is certainly one of the most. I don't know what that means, and I don't know how to read anymore. Suddenly, chicken. Suddenly, forgot how to read. Relevant. Depends on the day. So true, King. No, please. I just want to go home, Mr. Skeleton. You don't have to do this. Oh, there's another creeper. I'm going over the wall, man. Get absolutely got. Get geschmeckled, you loser. Oh my god. I went over, you fool. You really you thought you had something, didn't you? I bet you thought you were gonna be the next Coach Phillips. Nope. No basketball team for you. Get obliterated. Is that the name of the guy? Was his name Coach Phillips, or did I just make a fool of myself, Chad? Was it Coach Phillips? Is that the guy Sam Jackson played? Was it Coach Phillips, or am I an idiot? I feel like it was, but now I'm thinking of Captain Phillips from the Tom Hanks movie, and so I'll admit I'm like a little concerned that I mixed the two up. I might not have, but I feel like I might have mixed those two up, and that's probably not that good an idea. Or was it Coach Phillips? The Frog? Hello! What brought you hopping on down here? How you doing? Thought you'd just, you know, hop on by. Thank you for the follow. I like that guy. Okay, sick. Oh man, how you doing, man? Was that a Left 4 Dead 2 joke? No. Sam Jackson played Coach Carter. Was that who it was? Was it Coach Carter? Was that Captain Carter? Oh God, I'm all turned around. I've been bamboozled. But by myself, I bamboozled myself. Oh man. Pick me because I'm cool. Hey! Cool. Yeah, I am. Do you mind? I'm trying to be cool, man. I'm trying to show them I'm cool. Can you just chill out for a second? God. Yeah, I'm cool. Oh yeah. So cool. Oh my god. No, but how you doing, man? How's the week? One moment, chat, while he writes that in his diary. Okay, my own moderator at 2 KTB. At 2. A dagger through my heart. My god. Don't you just say hi. Oh my god, my own moderator coming in. Yeah, you gonna write that in his diary. Ayo! Bruh, come on, please. Let me live, man. Jeez. My own moderator is bullying me. Actually, KTB probably bullies me more than the rest of you. KTB's just vicious constantly. I get dunked on just by KTB and no one else. Pow, 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 pow. Oh, well, I still like KTB. You're still sweet. You're great. But troll with love. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true. What are mods for, if not for trolling? Do a little bit of trolling. Oh, man. You know, beats in Minecraft, highly underrated. More people should make beats. More people should make beetroot anything, you know? That's my opinion. That's my take. Deeply underrated, man. Everybody always underestimates the beat. The humble beat. And yet, as you can hear, it's just absolutely astoundingly good. Yeah, there we go. The beat, get it? Oh, I'm so funny. More than me, I shall step up my game. Oh, Caleb! Caleb! You don't gotta do that, man. It's fine. We now have 5 beats. We're 1 away, chat. We're 1 away from making beetroot soup. The best item in Minecraft, the least made item in Minecraft. Oh, it's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be delectable. You wait. Oh man, the beat saved me because I wanted the red dye once, but couldn't find red flag. Hey, and I found the beats and turned it into red dye for my leather boots. Hey, yo, see, they coming in. They coming in clutch, man. Everybody doubts the beats. Better than that. Where is the PO box? Bro, I don't have a PO box. What do you want from me? You think I'm going down to the post office? I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, can I open a PO box? No. Those things are expensive. Crazy. Maybe something. Maybe something. But not right now. Wanna go on vacation? You're going to Bermuda? Bruh, that's such a weird summer destination though. I'll open a P.O. box and pretend I'm you. Okay, that's not even fair, man. KTP's like, yeah, this is the P.O. box. And I would be able to say nothing. I would say nothing. Because if I did, I'd just be obliterated. I'd just be obliterated. Really? Is this just not going? Do I just need to stay here a little longer so it actually grows and does its thing? Well, that's fine, because I will. I need to tear some things down. The factory needs detail work, but otherwise it's open and operational, so that's kind of like the main thing. Because I need this factory to run so that I can actually get, and I might AFK at it for a little bit off stream. I'll build like a little AFK room. Because I need lots and lots and lots and lots of bamboo, so I can make lots and lots and lots of scaffolding to build the castle that will eventually be right there. You know? Needs more light, maybe? Maybe. I didn't think it did, but, you know? Who knows? I'll probably find a better light source eventually that just torches on the glass, but, you know? Why not? I will eat the fat angel. I'm gonna get a spray bottle. I swear, I will get a spray bottle for you so fast. No more eating the Industrial Revolution. We have Industrial Revolution at home. You can't eat this one. Good God. You know, when I started streaming, I didn't think someday I would utter the phrase, no more eating the Industrial Revolution. Here we are. This has probably been the weirdest generator of various, phrases from me. I feel like streaming is definitely that. It's definitely, like, the best generator for random phrases. But yeah. I think it looks cool. Hey, thanks. This one needs a lot more work. This one needs a little bit of touch up in the front. This one, I don't like the roofing. The roofing needs a change. And I need to actually connect it over to that path that leads from the stonemasons. But yeah, the industrial section of the city is begun. That is what is important. Soon. Eat cedar. No! You stop that. No eating the Industrial Revolution. Bonk, bonk, bonk. No more. Right now, we just need to send personal letters directly to Nap at 420 Empire Street. How'd you know? How'd you know? And then once I get this kind of more underway as well, what I need to do is then get back to work on the docks out there. I feel like other than getting like, I'm resource collecting, because I want to do the castle kind of all in one big, well, like that's going to be the big project next, but like while I resource gather, I'll probably balance resource gathering between like going to the nether to gather resources and getting all that set and in order, as well as getting bamboo and stuff like that, as well as I will be working more and more on the docks. Those are going to be the two big builds I think I want done next. There's the rough outline of how I want that to look. It's gonna extend back to about here, which speaking of, I could probably, I'm gonna quickly do some extension on that actually. That's genius. Good idea, chat. Good idea. Yes. Oh. Do you hear the people sing the songs of angry men? Oh my god. Why wasn't I using this for the wall? Oh my god. I forgot this stuff. I mean, good, I guess. I have it now. Oh, am I a little salty about that though? I forgot that whole double chest of materials existed. Oh, that stings. I'm gonna admit that one hurts. That one does not feel good. Ow. Ow. That one's rough. My god. But yeah, I think that's kind of where we're at for all those various projects kind of thing though. The castle's gonna be the big build coming up next, like the next sort of mega build, because it is I have a few different designs I want for it and stuff like that. It's definitely gonna take multiple streams to do. Even I want it to be the most planned out though, because I want it to go up smoothly. I don't want to have to bounce around as much as I normally do. And when I have a really good game plan, it's typically able to be done more quickly. For instance, smaller builds like the like that house, or the windmill, or segments of the wall that went up all in one stream. So as well, the detailing in terms of it's gonna be more of a gradient rather than a true quote-unquote like texturing mash. So like instead of being textured like that where I had to switch through lots of different like block types to build it up, it's gonna be a lot more of just a lot more of one type of block at a time in a gradient. The gradient will peak and valley in different areas to give it a bit of texture, but it's predominantly gonna be quartz. So finishing, I guess it's actually a straight shot. The finishing the next 3 things will be that tree finish, this thing going up, and the docks. So a straight shot across. Interesting. Interesting. I think so, at least. Don't know what elevator music just came on, but I don't like that. Do not. No. No. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh! Well, good gravy, actually. Look at the time. Well, you know what, chat? I actually think we're probably gonna call it here because we've been streaming for coming up onto the 4 hours now. I do see that the marker did at some point reset, so I assume that it did actually go down at that point that it did. So the stream timer is a bit off if you're looking at that, but we are coming up to the end of the stream time. For those who are not normally here, I will mention I stream every Monday and Friday, 4:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So always feel free to come stop on by. I occasionally stream on Wednesdays as well. The best way to keep track of all that is through either my Twitter or through the Discord itself, because that's where I post the most about stuff like that. So that's probably gonna be it for me today. Here, let me get a good look at you. Let me look at you. Let me look at you. Oh, you look great. You look great. Man, oh man. But yeah, so anyway, no, but it's been a lot of fun. We covered a lot of different things. It's been mostly quite light, which I was hoping for. I was hoping kind of for a bit more of a lighter stream today, given everything. So yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I hope it is very fun for those going to Pride events. Happy Pride. I hope those go well for you. And I will see you again come Monday morning. Not morning. I don't know why I said morning. Can you imagine a morning Napoleon? Oh man, that'd be wild. A morning stream? No. My God. All right, chat. I will see you come the next one. As always, have a wonderful weekend. And be good to one another, you know? All right. Bye, chat. Bye, chat. Bye. Bye, chat. Bye. Bye, chat.